'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Hi there, YouTube friends. Welcome back to another episode of Auntie A's Kitchen. Simple and delicious food cooked here in South Korea with South Korean ingredients. If you're new to this channel, hi, and yes, CEO, welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a Christmas recipe, how to make candied fruit peel. Maybe you've never seen it, maybe you've never heard of it, maybe you've never tasted it. Well, today I'm going to show you how to take your leftover fruit peel and turn it into a delicious snack. You could also put this inside of cookies and cakes, and in fact the next recipe I'm going to be sharing with you is a Christmas spice cookie, and I'm going to be using some of our own homemade candied peel. It is an optional extra, but there is nothing better than using your own ingredients inside of your recipes. It's also great to give away as a gift at Christmas. So let me show you today how you make candied fruit peel in Korea. I like the combinations of different colour and taste in my candied peel, so I will be using a yellow and a green skin grapefruit, some oranges and lemons today. Now, if you can find and use organic fruit, then that would be the best fruit to use, but today I'm just using regular fruit from E-Mart. A fruit can be divided into parts: the seeds, the pulp, which is the fruit part, the pith, which is the white protection layer, the peel, which is the entire skin outer layer, and the zest, which is the flavoursome colourful part. For this recipe, we only want to use the peel. So as you cut, if you cut some of the pulp and pith, don't worry, the next stage will be to trim back our peel. I find it easier using a small knife to trim the peel and cut off as much of the bitter pith as I can, but you could also use a spoon. Leaving a little bit of the pith on the peel is okay, as this will add a little bit of body, but you want to remove as much as you can. When cutting the peel off your fruit, you want to try and cut off long strips, as this will help with the presentation that I will show you later. Out of all the fruits, the lemon, because it's small, is the most fiddly to cut up, but it's worth the hard work because the taste will be incredible. Here we have the pith that we will throw away and our nicely trimmed fruit peel that we will now cut up. When cutting up your peel, you want to cut them not too thick, but at the same time not too thin. The long pieces I will place in a nice gift jar, and these will become Christmas gifts, and the smaller pieces I will cut up and use in different cake and cookie recipes. While I cut up the peel, I place a pan of water onto the stove to heat up. My peel is all cut up and my water has come to a boil, so I place my peel into the pan. This is just plain water. You want to make sure that your peel is covered, so I add some more water and let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes until the bitterness has gone away and that my peel has started to become nice and tender. Next, I remove my peel from the pan onto a wire rack just to drain off some of the water before I put it back into the pan for its second cook. I make a sugar syrup by adding equal amounts of sugar and water into a pan and allow it to come to a light simmer. Next, I add my citrus peel back into the syrup and allow this to simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes to allow the sugar to infuse with the peel. You know when it's done, as the syrup will have reduced and your peel should have a translucent appearance. Remove the fruit peel onto a rack and drain and dry. Any leftover syrup infused with the zest can be placed in a jar and used in other recipes. You want to leave your peel to dry until it's tacky or sticky to the touch for about 1 to 2 hours. So my peel has been resting and it smells and looks great. So now is our final step, coating it with sugar. I place a handful of my citrus zest or peel into the bowl and coat it with sugar. I then place this onto a sheet of baking paper to dry. As you can see in the video, I individually shake off any excess sugar before placing the peel on the baking sheet with enough space to dry. I place all the nice long pieces onto a sheet, and these I will put into jars and give as Christmas gifts. The smaller, less pretty pieces I place on a different sheet, and I will cut these up and use these in cake and cookie recipes. Now that all my candied peel is covered in sugar, I will leave them for about 3 to 4 hours until totally dry before putting them into jars. So here we have a vibrant looking delicious candied peel. I love eating the different zests, as you can really taste each flavour. All my Korean friends who have tried this for the first time absolutely loved it. So please now go and make this for your family and friends. Whether you make it for a snack, another recipe, or to give away as a gift, I know you will love it. So thanks for watching today. Have a great week. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. God bless. Choppa kamnara.